But they've done these extensive studies, and they found that grit, or the grit factor as they call it, is the number one determination of whether somebody or something will succeed. I'm going to define it for you. It says grit factor is the passion for a long-term goal coupled with powerful motivation to achieve objectives. It is the perseverance that overcomes obstacles or challenges that lie on or within an individual's path and serves as a driving force to achieve. Grit has actually been acknowledged as a virtue since the time of Aristotle. It is a winning blend of tenacity, focus, diligence, consistency, hard work, and the ability to stay on task, self-control, and perseverance. You can actually go home tonight and you can find out just how gritty you are because they have online tests that measure your grit factor. Now you have to be honest. It's going to measure you on a scale from 1 to 5. The first time I took it in the presence of my husband and my sons, and I'm just going to tell you, I falsified some of my information, and I came in at a 4.6. I didn't want to look wimpy, but when I took it alone and in private, and I answered the questions honestly, I came in at a 3.9. Why? Because I excel in procrastination. I can't even tell you how creative I am in the means of procrastination. I can procrastinate faster and with more efficiency than anybody else on the face of the earth. Second thing, I don't get anything done if I do not have a deadline. If I hadn't had a deadline on my first book, I would never have written a book. I would still be pondering the ideas. If my children didn't have to be at school at a certain time, I would have said, everybody, let's just sleep in today. I need out points, I need starting points, and I need finish points in my life. So I'm kind of low on the grit scale. But grit is actually something that all of us need to up a little bit because grit is more important than talent. It is more important than your ethnicity. It is more important than flash. It is more important than cash. It is more important than your connections. And one of my most favorite historic heroes who was gritty is Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill said, if you are going through hell, and that's not a cuss word, that's a destination. If you are going through hell, you just keep going.